I'm Ross. That is James slash Griff.
Leroy.
This is a beer, and this is a very tiny beer. First up, the weaker of the two is the Hellen. I have heard it as Hellen Blonde Ale from Wayfarer's Ale Society, which is just down the road here in Port Williams. It is a 4.2% alcohol by volume, a slender blonde ale of German lineage, brewed with Pilsner and organic specialty malts and continental hops, much too young to be bitter. Hellen is a light, refreshing beer made for those hot summer days. Malty. Very malty. It's just sort of, hey, do you like malt? Have some malt up front and some malt in the back. We'll think about giving you some bitter and some hops, but no.
This is Bud Light Lime without the lime.
I don't mind that. It's easy to drink. It's smooth. I have a nice little malty flavor to it. It doesn't taste like a light beer, like a basic boring ale. It's not trying to hop me off my chair.
What if I made you a Radler, but I forgot to add the fruit?
It feels like maybe a 7 out of 10 for a blonde ale.
So I'm going to give it 6.5.
Trider's craft beer. Trider's out of Amherst, Nova Scotia. I'll get this right. But Trider's Yellow Beard Blonde Ale is a 5.0 blonde ale in a tiny little bottle of a 330 milliliters, so it's a very petite. An exceptionally easy drinking blonde ale, handmade for the craft beer curious, pairs well with pizza, salmon, and cheddar cheese. Serve cold and pour off. It's a tiny bit hoppier, I guess. That's what I'm smelling off of it. Hang on.
There's something to it. There's a weird, tangy something.
There is something going on.
My brain goes to honey, but then says, no, not honey.
Oh, no. There's it's a bite. Very upfront, sharp bitterness.
I gave it a point for their bottle and packaging alone, which brings me to 3.5.
I'm gonna say 4.
That's
In
the
every
standard.
in every can of Coke, there's 38.23 million inhabitants. Is there a humpback whale in your house?
Possibly.